Do you sell building materials for designers? Do you know who is designing buildings with your products now? If you don't know who is currently using your products, I will show you how to create sales funnel based on BIM, which will put you ahead of competition. Let me start this presentation with a quote. If our products are used in design, it means that we pretty much sold the product. And if we send a sales representative, there is almost 100% probability of closing the sale. That's a quote for marketing manager for one of the largest brick companies in Central Europe. But how do you convince designers to specify your products? You usually do it with content marketing, search engine optimization, sending them catalogs, free samples, etc. What are the designers doing all day? Where they spend most of their time? In CAD software, drafting drawings. And what you can do about it? You can move your marketing into the CAD software. This is Revit. It's one of the most popular CAD platforms. It is being used by architects, M&E designers. It allows you to draw walls, windows, etc. But what we can do is to create a plugin for a given manufacturer to make work with their materials significantly easier than with competition materials. That's the example of plugin that we made for Xela. Blocks, lintels, rims, and all sorts of materials required to build a house or a block of flats. The first thing you can do is to change wall materials into Xela materials. So here you have all the materials in Xela offer, like they would have them on the web page. You can click on them and read about their properties. But what also you can do, you can import it directly to your Revit. And then you can change wall into the Xela material I just download. Like this one is already making a designer's life much easier, because otherwise they would have to go to the Xela web page, browse for the wall materials, and then browse for BIM objects, and download these BIM objects into their computer, and they have to import it into the Revit. So it would take them 15 minutes to half an hour at best. And as you see, it happens almost instantly here. But it doesn't stop here. Like we created some features that would make the designer life even easier. Above every window, they would have to design a lintel just so the opening doesn't fall. And if you use the feature from the plugin just suggests you only two possible correct answers to choose from. And if you click select lintel, it will automatically install lintels for all windows at the same time. So it's again cutting the time designers had to spend on creating documentation. Like it's working very similar way in regards to rim beams and pillars. And now let me show you some marketing stuff. Okay, here you see the same catalog of materials that will be implemented into the Xela web page. What I would like to show you now is what the marketing manager can see. What marketing manager can see is very similar to what he can see in an app like Google Analytics. You can see what materials has been used for the design, which are most popular, how they've been used over time, and etc. You can also see who is using the app and what materials they are using as well. An app allows you to do the similar stuff as you can do with the web page. So you can use this data to drive your email campaigns, drive your remarketing campaigns. You can also use it to support your sales efforts, because as long as you know who is using your products, you can send a salesperson there or make a phone call and then speak to this designer and try to convince them to stick with your materials.